Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode we finished our third support request illegal parking crackdown, finding 2 cars to ticket and 2 vehicles sharing a license plate to lower their fee, before continuing our Chapter 3 Day 2 patrol through East Street and Armorica Village, as we now head to Tangram Gate. Makes you wonder if something else is going on here. Book? Oh, this big hunk of metal is called a vending machine. Apparently, if you feed this thing mirror and push a button, a drink will come out. Wow, the future is here. Don't tell me somebody's hiding in that thing. If there is, then they're one dedicated worker. Indeed they are. Whoops, accidentally dozed off for a second. Can you blame me, though? Look at how perfect the weather is. I love how warm it is. I might accidentally take a small nap. Oh no, I can't go wasting away. Special trip napping outdoors like I'm some cat. Still, this weather is gorgeous. This is great. There's nothing but the great outdoors around here. I'd only heard Crossbell was a technological metropolis, so I wasn't expecting such a treat. As soon as I found out, I just had to splurge on a brand new Orbital camera. The scenery out here is gorgeous. It's making it difficult to decide what kind of photograph to take. I'm glad I decided to go all out on a brand new Orbital camera. Is there a picture place for me here? Just quite interesting to see this many people. I wasn't expecting it. Makes you wonder if there's been people here in these places every time I've been here. What do you suppose they're growing in that field over there? Probably fruits, right? Maybe it's vegetables. More of a fruity guy myself. Are they growing fruits or vegetables in that field over there? More of a fruity guy. That you are. Well, that was interesting. And also mortifying. For the moment, all of our books are in order. But of course, we haven't found a book thus far on everything we've been doing. Which is a bit of a shame. To be sure. We can open up this place. The wondering again is if there's a picture to be taken here. But I somewhat doubt it. As our speed demons wander off. I mean, there is a picture, but it's not where I think it would be. You know, now that I've had a chance to soak in the sights, the rural scenery here is lovely. So that again, didn't have much of a chance to really check it out last time, what with all the monsters we had to take down. I suspect this location would provide a perfect setting for a countryside picnic. However, it is likely that the nearby monsters would make it difficult to enjoy. Still though, I bet it'd be really fun to drive down this road. Imagine this view is a familiar sight to traders like Mr. Hayworth who travel all over the state. I'm sure it is. Oh, I bet we could take a great photo of this area for Grace's article. We do the honors, Eddie? Okay, leave it to me. Alright, it's picture number 5. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Eddie. Seems like things went well. With that, we've managed to meet Grace's 5 photo quota. 5 photo, yeah. Let's run these by her when we get the chance. No, there's obviously more you have to do. We're not dumb. It wouldn't be a minimum of 5 if we could take more. The question is, how many do I have to take? I wish we could see a maximum number 2. Because choice is good. But you need to kind of like have some structures to that choice too. Right? Otherwise, indecision can super creep in. Right, Tangram Gate is our last place to sweep. Mum, hurry, let's get on the bus. I want to get to the festival already. Orbital buses are starting to get pretty popular in Calvert too, you know. Most of them are manufactured by the Republic's Verne company, even the ones here in Crossbell. Can't take a photo here as we've understood it. Yesterday we had a large influx of tourists coming from Calvert, passed through the gate. Coming from Calvert. As you can probably guess, it was hectic. Still a lot more coming, so I should brace myself while I still can. So we got 2 braces here somewhere. Wanted to go to the anniversary festival, but we're really, really busy. I'm sure Bellegarde Gate has it just as rough. Yeah, but they've got the terrible leadership too. It's always such a thrill to hear the thundering sound of the trains when they pass by the gate. Well, the only bad thing is that the wind from the train usually makes my skirt fly up. think taking photos of something trainish would probably be a good idea. Nothing to report for now, at least. There's too many people. I'm gonna pass out. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is Tangram Gate. Doesn't seem very fortified. With defenses like this, it's only a matter of time before it falls into Republican hands. Really? You're gonna walk into a military establishment and then just say, yes, my country will just smash you. You don't mind signing here and here on the entry application. There. Am I good to go? Let's see here. Yes, you're all set. Have a wonderful time at the anniversary festival. If you head west along the highway, you'll eventually hit Crossbell City. Have a great time at the festival. Why, thank you. I certainly will. Just seemed inappropriate what you said, didn't it? It's not even noon yet. My stomach is already yelling at me for grub. Wonder if anyone would do me a solid and bring me a snack. Yesterday was the big grand opening of Arkansas's new performance. I really wanted to go, but fate can be quite cruel. Anyone else here? Nope. Bus service seems like the best way to get to Crossbell City. Bus stops out in the parking lot, right? Now that's my belly full. I'll go have a look. Setting aside the railway, a lot of Calvardians make their way to Tangram Gate on foot. Well, I guess it is basically a straight shot. Not one I'd stretch my legs to, but I suppose it's not so odd. We came out here today at the request of a tourist headed back to Calvert. We finally managed to retrieve the wallet he dropped on Tangram Hill, not far away from the gate. Was that it? That sounds like a pretty straightforward job to me. That's what one would think, right? Fortunately, you're forgetting that Tangram Hill is Republic territory. Even something as insignificant as picking up a lost wallet requires time and cooperation with Republican officials. Calvert sounds like quite a strict place. Telling me, goes to show that even the simplest of jobs can make you jump through quite a few hoops. This one took us more time than I would have liked. But we still have other requests to take care of, so we're going to make our way back to Crossbell City. Both the Empire and Republic are extremely touchy about territorial disputes. You'd best keep that in mind as members of the CPD. Yeah, we already spoke to you. Right, let's go up to Commander Bell's and finish this patrol up. I say that, but we got the whole of Ursula. I'm informed that this isn't in fact the passenger waiting room. How careless of me. Well, be that as it may, I still have the irresistible urge to clean up this mess. Honestly, wanting to clean up while on a trip, I suppose it's simply the nature of being a professional maid. Yeah, this place will require a lot of scrubbing, I'm sure. Any place I could take a nice photograph, even though I've been told I can't. My pal Brood was stationed at Belgrade Gate, and wonder how he's holding up. I've been friends with him ever since our days in Sunday school. I heard they had some trouble over there, so I can't help but wonder how he's doing. Some of these I keep wondering how Brood's surviving over at Belgrade Gate. CGF Guardsmen live with their station, so I haven't seen him in a while. The view yesterday was something else, let me tell you. I can't believe how many groups of Calvardians were travelling by Uber bus. I mean, I've never seen that many people before, not including our marching drills. We are mostly complete. Last couple of people here. Ticking off the people on the list now, if you know what I mean. How many times will we have to do this over the course of the festival? That's the real question. Both Sergeant Major Seeker and Deputy Commander Bells had a day off yesterday. I heard that the Sergeant Major went to the city to spend the day with her little sister, but I can't help but wonder what the Deputy Commander ended up doing. She isn't exactly the most social of people, so I'm having a hard time coming up with possibilities. She was with Sergei, right? Everything I've heard tells me that the Deputy Commander is married to a job, but what if she's in the middle of a passionate love affair? She always scolds me for gossiping while on duty, so I can't really go up and ask her. I'm gonna go ask her. Are you in the middle of a passionate love affair? Oh, Lloyd, I've been wanting to thank you for yesterday. Not just for me, but for Fran, too. I know she had a wonderful time. No, I should be the one thanking you for inviting me in the first place. Can't say I get many opportunities to go to concerts nowadays, so it really was an awesome experience. I'm happy to hear that. By the way, you don't have to worry. I'm sure you'll get other opportunities to go to more eventually. Oh, wait, I sensed yet another misunderstanding coming on. In 3, 2, 1... What the heck? You got to spend your afternoon with the sisters. What'd you do to get the goddess to bless you with all the luck, huh? Two of you aren't men. You're just a couple of animals. Truly despicable human beings. Why does this keep happening? What did I even do? Yesterday's break was the first time in a while that I was able to actually stretch my legs. And to be honest, I was just happy to hear that Fran's been doing okay. Enjoying the festival, everyone? That's a pretty cool question. You know better than anyone how insanely busy we are. Look on the bright side, Randy. At least we were able to have the opening day of the festival off. I hope you use it to recover your energy. I imagine you'll encounter your share of trouble throughout the festival. Just think of the event as an opportunity to show off how you've improved. Now then, I think I'm going to start today's work by putting together the results of the Stargazer's Tower investigation. If Seeker's report is anything to go by, this isn't the sort of thing that we should ignore. If possible, I'd like to organize a scouting unit to dig a little deeper before long. Okay. Should really head there again. How should we handle that? We can get the bus to the halfway point from St.Ursula. Should we go do the St.Ursula quest first? On the complete expectation that no matter what, even though it's short and urgent, we'll just have to come back to the city anyway. We'll hit everything up on the way back, right? Just like we did with, like, Mining Village. Whoa, Hotel looks so tiny from all the way out here. Somewhat moved thinking about how we managed to cross the Great Tangram Hill. Finally made it over the Great Tangram Hill, Traveling by bus made the trip pretty nice, to be honest. Though I will make a safety save, just in case my assumption makes an ass out of mainly me. Which it could end up doing. Right, that is Tangram Gate. That leaves Station Street, Ursula's, etc. We're nearly there. Back to Crossbell City. Starting to wonder where we'll get some more exploration going on now, but basically next to Armorica Village is probably our next plotted course out of everywhere, isn't it? That's where the stuff will be going down. Alright then, Station Street. I'm hitting you up. I wonder if anyone's down here, actually. Nope. Can I go in the station? So the bustling Central Square is right over there. I can't miss my chance to see it in the limelight while the festival is going on. More and more trains are up and running thanks to the increase in tourism. I've heard people predict that there'll be more tourists than usual this year too. You know what that means? More trains! For a train buffalo myself, there's no greater joy in the world than that. If the service frequency increases, I'll get even more sneak peeks as the Murray's beautiful trains. Train buffalo myself, there's no greater joy in the world than that. Just wondering if taking a picture here would be a thing, really. Excuse me, are you a local? If it's no trouble, could you recommend me some popular sightseeing spots? Kind of what I'm up to. Traffic must be crazy in Crossbell Station. Luckily, we don't have any business. The train station's getting pretty crowded now. I'll be lucky if I can get all the packages delivered today. Good enough reason to not go there, right? How do you come back out through there? I don't understand. Okay, then. I wanted to try traveling alone just once in my life. I've heard all kinds of wild things about Crossbell, but it's been an enjoyable experience overall. I will drop a save, just in case this urgent quest isn't as thingy as we are, knowing that we're later in a session anyway. So I can make repairs in case things are up. Probably is a picture there as well. We'll get it on the way back. Now, time to find out what the urgent quest is about, and considering who it is, who we probably think it is. Fishing? Welcome to St.Ursula Hospital. The city is in the middle of celebrating the anniversary festival. I'm sure you all are looking forward to the festivities, right? The most important thing to remember when traveling is to enjoy the cultural uniqueness of the country you're visiting. For example, famous hospitals like this are perfect sightseeing spots with all their research labs and people. With so many things to see in Crossbell, it can get a bit overwhelming at times. This looks like a nice photo spot too, to be honest. That's the fishing spot. Oh, good morning. The concert yesterday was great, wasn't it, Randy? Thank you so much for inviting me. I know the other girls had a great time too. Showing ladies a good time is my life's mission. Going on a date with 3 different nurses is pretty daring, Randy. You're telling me? It seems he has learned nothing from the blunder that got him kicked out of the CGF. Yesterday was fun, but now it's time to focus on work. I generally feel at home here. Maybe it's because of the view of Lake Elm. Sure, the anniversary festival may be going on, but to the patients who can't travel, out here is like a beautiful oasis. Yeah, which makes it seem like I should take a picture here, but that doesn't seem to be. I've heard this hospital has equipment that can automatically assess a person's health. Honestly, with the exhaustion I build up by doing the housework day in, day out, I'd love to have a checkup. If this health measuring machine ends up saying I'm in poor health due to overexertion, I could use that as an evidence to ask Master for more vacation days. I thought this hospital food was going to be light and unappetizing, but boy was I wrong. Having a hard time coming up with any complaints about the food. It's honestly about 100 times better than the junk food I usually eat. The anniversary festival? Sorry, but I can't say I'm interested in it. Despite what you may think, I came to Crossbell for purely academic reasons. You won't see me crying over a lack of free time, unlike the other interns. Having to stay in bed during the whole anniversary festival must be a shame, don't you think? I want to go above and beyond with my cooking the next few days, just so the patients don't feel like they're missing too much. But I still have to make sure I don't go too crazy. If you can't strike a good balance, the whole thing will come tumbling down. Which is what we try to do with these wall clock. Decoration for Ellie's room. I nearly didn't look. During the anniversary festival, I want to push the quality of my meals to the limit. Did you try the tofu burger I put into yesterday's menu? Tasty and healthy. I wasn't here yesterday. Sorry to say. It's looked open for a second there. Even got tourists here too, right? This building is where all the doctors and nurses live. Living together with all your co-workers sounds like a blast, don't you think? Bet living with a bunch of strangers is a fun change of pace. It would be interesting. I wouldn't necessarily say a blast. Hospital dormitories are quite pretty, don't you think? Since hospital staff work so late, these rooms don't see much use. Certainly works out well for me. I feel like I'm going to make a mistake here doing the way I'm going. It's an urgent quest. I wouldn't normally do one until I've checked absolutely everywhere, would I? Literally moving on generally happens within the city, so... Placing a bet here. My practical training session is being held in one of the exam rooms this evening. I'll show that professor what I'm made of. Enjoy. Where's the sill, then? Not in a room, that's for sure. Is that a room? Even this doctor is out. Alright, we check the roofs first. This roof is so big that they managed to fit a whole nother building on top of it. That's amazing! We climbed to the top of the research ward. Would you be able to see Crossbell City? Are you kidding me? Where the heck did the doctor sneak off to? I'm just a resident. I'm not qualified to deal with everything that comes across his desk. This poor Lytton here. Bet the view from the top floor of that research ward is something else. Would they get mad if I went in without permission? Yes, they would. Picture? No? It's a shame. Lytton's going spare, though. I gotta speak to the receptionist, haven't I? Oh, the special support section. The anniversary festival is going on right now, isn't it? I'll admit it's hard to tell when you're in here. I know something so happy is happening within arm's reach, but it feels as if it's a far-off world. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't mean to complain to you after you've taken time out of your day to see me. I promise I'm alright, so please don't worry about me. Now, is that police guy here? Ah, this hospital really is huge, but not enough to contend with the size of my abode. But what? It's the truth. As large as this hospital is, it would look like a tiny little thing compared to my house. It's the truth. We haven't seen, speaking of like tiny pink-haired girls, we haven't seen Ren for a long time. But the hospital would be improving the quality of their meals a bit, but guess what they brought me? A tofu burger? Ugh, as if I'm going to be tricked into eating something as foul as that. Don't these people know that lunch should consist of steak and wine? Just how luxurious a life has he been living? Everyone knows you have taken a bottle of wine during lunchtime. Do you? Everyone knows you want heart disease for lunchtime. The anniversary festival started, huh? I bet that, well, doesn't red wine, like, help your heart at, like, past it's like a glass a day kind of thing. It's like things that you've heard, but red meat like that would probably be negative. Would it all balance out? Whether Dr. Günther is already out fishing by now. See, I knew it. There's nowhere else he could be. He's just fishing. Doing a little observation here at St.Ursula to get a feel for how doctors operate for future reference. It's easy to understand how they become so renowned in their respective fields, seeing how exact and efficient they are. Hopefully I'm not being a nuisance or overstaying my welcome. Aw, shouldn't Dr. Günther be here already? My heart can't wait any longer. That reserved, easygoing attitude. Oh, he's exactly my type. This hospital is quite cozy, I must say. Till my leg fully recovers, I plan to simply relax and enjoy what St. Ursula has to offer. Make it sound like a spa. After covering for me yesterday, I'm happy that Mayfa and Siloam were given the day off. We really had a blast yesterday. Now that we're back on the job, we ought to put all that energy to good use. No Randy talks there. Where was I yesterday? Here, of course. There's no such thing as rest for nurses, after all. Patients aren't going to treat themselves, are they? The hospital can't afford to take time off. The needs of the patients always come first. Someone should tell Dr. Günther that. Maybe to nip his nasty habit of playing hooky in the bud. Oh, Lloyd, back on the job already, huh? Did you all have a nice little break? Definitely. I was finally able to relax at home for the first time in a while. I did not do much at all, so yes, it was very nice. Phil's right. Jasmine, one day hardly counts as a real break at all. Especially when I missed out on painting the town red with you, Cecile. All things considered, I'd say my day went pretty well too. I certainly made the most of my bit of time away. Ilya even introduced me to Risha, which was quite the highlight. Oh, I nearly forgot. Ilya told me it was silly not to invite you too. She seemed pretty torn up about it. Someone sure is popular, aren't they, Lloyd? Popular? I feel more like a toy, if anything. Chew toy. They would chew him up and spit him right out, wouldn't they? So it's the second day of the anniversary festival, is it? Now's the time we see injuries spike. People get so riled up with excitement that they tune out their surroundings, and that's all it takes. How nice would it be if those petty gang members aren't carried into the hospital again tomorrow? Not under my breath, though. Merriment is fine and all, but if you let tear your focus away from your surroundings, you're likely to get hurt. Stay vigilant out there. Doesn't that youngin' slumped in bed over there look pretty down the dumps? Oh, I'm a bleeding heart. I guess I'll gift him one of my prized magazines. That would cheer him up, no doubt. Magazines? Ah, this blows. If I didn't get hurt like that, an idiot, I'd be in full-blown festival mode. Okay, I don't know if that's the cop or not. But I don't think they'd be calling him an idiot. And I think he'd be more in the ICU still. I don't know how long it's been. Residents have been absolutely dragging since the anniversary festival began, as if all their energy was wrung right out of them. I suppose this calls for a stern talking to. Can't be losing morale now. That's all we get out of you. No, she's just sleeping here instead. Did she just fall asleep while standing? It appears so. Practical skill like that may prove beneficial someday. I should practice. Yeah. People keep reminding me that we're already on the second day of the anniversary festival. Well, after 72 hours without sleep, researching with Chief Ursuline, time just completely lost all meaning. She's sleeping. She's cheating. I plan to attend Arkansas with my son tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be able to make it. I look at myself trying to smooth things over with my son like this, and I feel rather ashamed at how low I've sunk as a father. Lame. Job's important, though. I tweaked out my hips for the festival's opening ceremony. I was getting pushed around one way to the next by the crowd, and it got me good. That's not going to stop me, though. The festival's only begun. I'm going to go get fixed up real quick and get back to partying. Tweaked out my hips. That's a phrase. Apparently, Dr. Gailey's son is part of one of the city's downtown gangs. Probably just in his rebellious phase. It'll pass soon enough, I'm sure. Came to pick up my grandpa's medicine from the doctor again. I hope he'll actually take it this time. My god, can we force this guy? There's never a slow day at St.Ursula, that's for sure. This sucks what he's doing to his granddaughter, doesn't it? Well, I want to go to the festival! Oh no, everything's going to be alright. But first we need to be nice and quiet for everyone else in here, okay? Once your fever's been taken care of, I promise we'll head straight to the anniversary festival. Right, who do I speak to? I'm trying to decide on whether I want to integrate a keycard system into front desk operations. If people could get cards with their information loaded onto them beforehand, it would greatly decrease the load our receptionists carry. On the other hand, handling the mass production of the cards and ensuring patients' privacy are quandaries that would very much need to be solved. So you don't see it implemented anytime soon. Right, our urgent quest. I should have probably saved again, really. But I didn't actually find anything anyway. Where could you be, Doctor? Good afternoon, Sarah. We saw the support request you submitted. Oh, by the special support section. I'm glad you could stop by. Is something the matter? Yes. We are here because one of St. Ursula's doctors went missing, right? You seem awfully calm for a situation like this. Well, I wouldn't call it calm exactly. I think exasperated is a bit more accurate. Exasperated? Could you clarify the details of your request? There seems to be a misunderstanding over how severe we each consider a missing person's case to be. Yes, I should probably explain. The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Günther. Dr. Günther is, well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times. Dr. Günther, wasn't he the man with the blue hair and glasses that we met before? By missing, you really meant the guy's playing hooky. If we're being blunt, yes. The hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, so we are quite a loss about him. I see. So the real heart of the matter is that you don't know where the doctor's run off to. Yes, unfortunately that's exactly right. Sorry everyone, it might have been irresponsible for me to write the request like I did. Gone missing and all that. What do you think, guys? I think we could postpone this if we want. Based on the information given, the level of urgency seems quite low. Maybe so, but I say we take a crack at it. I hate to leave Sarah in the lurch. I suppose there's still a chance he could have gotten mixed up into some trouble. Sarah! Oh, listen, need I remind you not to shout in here? You wouldn't want to disturb our patients. Sorry about that. David isn't our favorite assault victim. How you holding up, man? What? Oh, hey, everyone. I really appreciate everything you did for me. Wait, that's not the problem right now. Sarah, where the heck is Dr. Günther? About that, I'm sorry, he still isn't back. You're joking, right? Oh, goddess, what does he expect me to do with all this work? I'm just an intern. There's no time to complain. I could do some of it at the very least. What was up with that? Oh, Dr. Günther pushes his work onto Lytton pretty regularly. And with him absent, Lytton is desperately trying to chip away at the mountain of work he left behind. I can only imagine how much stress he must be under. Yeah, damn, we can leave this one hanging if that's the case. We got to do it for poor Lytton. I agree. He is certainly deserving of pity. Well, alright then. Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Günther might have gone? Oh, does this mean you're accepting my request? Thank you, everyone. Recently, Dr. Günther has been talking about participating in an anniversary festival fishing tournament. It's quite possible that his disappearance has something to do with that. Considering he left during work hours, he should probably still be wearing his lab coat. I'm sure he'll stick out like a sore thumb. Ducking out of work for a fishing tournament. Sounds like this is more than just a once-in-a-while hobby. If it involves fishing, I'm sure the Fisherman's Guild on East Street will know something. Alright, we accept your request, Sarah. Once we find him, we'll contact the hospital and bring him back. That'd be perfect. Thanks so much. So we're going to East Street. Dr. Günther better return quickly or we're going to be in deep trouble. Well, we're counting on you, everyone. Well, we're in quest mode now. That is not the right thing. Actually, tell me to go to East Street, does it? Let's go ask at the Fisherman's Guild. Indeed we shall, then. Safety save. In case I mess things up. Because, of course, while the urgent quest is active, we can still go head around everywhere. So if it moves on the game, we'll be able to cover ourselves a little bit. Maybe. I stay on target like I try to do with quests. He says as the last time he ran straight to the IBC to talk to Dieter. Is a thing, isn't it? If we have a fishing tournament, I don't have the bait for it, so... So is this what they were mumbling about earlier? Excuse us? Looks like nobody's in. I figured we'd be able to find a clue about Dr. Gunther if we came here. Did all those fishing fanatics head out to the tournament or wherever it was? If they have, then our would-be clue has already left the building. Wait a moment, please. I still sense a presence somewhere inside. Oh crap, I'm late! Oh, what if it isn't Detective Lloyd? Great timing, Cubban. You got a second to answer a quick question? Sorry, man, I don't have time to sit here and chit-chat. I've got to hurry to the Fisher Cup out on Ursula Road Samba. It's just about to start. The Fisher Cup? That the fishing tournament? Oh, so you guys already knew about it. I should have known. I think it's past an angler. We're going there anyway, see? The Fisher Cup is a tournament held in honor of the Fisherman's Guild president, Mr. Fisher. Wait, I just said that I don't have time to sit around chit-chatting. If I don't get out there pronto, all the older guys will nail the best spots. Just one more thing. Among those attending the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses, blue hair, and a white lab coat? Are you talking about Joachim? I'm pretty sure he was coming today, yeah. Bingo. Yeah. Oh, you're going to enter the tournament too? In that case, take this. Ooh. What's this? I'm giving it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak. I don't ever recall committing to this tournament, so is this really okay? Wait, damn it. I forgot I was running late. Sorry, guys. Got a jet. You better get moving if you want to make it. Someone in a hurry. He really went out of his way. Yeah. Anyway, we know Dr. Gunnar should be headed to the sandbar on Ursula Road. Must hurry and reel him in. Caught his enthusiasm, matey, top. Silence. The most important thing about the new rod is not necessarily stocking up on bait. It might just mean that we have bait that we can now use that we couldn't before. Because we've literally caught fish and we can't use any of them. So that's a thing too. Well, I like how the quest has just taken us to the area anyway now, so we're covered, I guess. But of course, I wanted to go there and then go to Stargazer's Tower. Guess that works out. Hello, hello. Can't see anyone, though. Oh. Oh, would you look at this? They are everywhere. Ah, they look like they're enjoying themselves. I'm impressed they can be so carefree with all of these monsters on the highway. There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Were they scared away by the horde of fishermen? I kind of doubt that, but either way, we found our fishing tournament. All that's left to do is find Dr. Gunther.